There's a big difference. Because in one case, you're talking about a divine help. In the other case, you're saying because you have doubt in that, you want a backup strategy. And what's your backup strategy? To work against the Muslims and form alliances with the non-Muslims to hurt the Muslims. And this is the problem with hypocrisy, because you fear worldly loss. And this is what Allah is talking about. Alladhina fi qulubihim marad. What is that marad? That marad is talking about worldly loss, doubting Allah's support, lack of tawakkul, seeking protection in alliances with non-Muslim powers. Now, this is I want you all to think of the political situation of the Muslims today. Think in the back of your mind as we go through these ayahs today, because these things will become very, very clear to you. This is how the Muslim nations have kind of conspired against Gaza, for example, and other Muslim lands. Sudan is another example of that. Why? Same reasons. They're not original. The reasons are not original. These political alliances are there for a reason, because of lack of tawakkul, because they fear if they stand up and speak the truth, something bad is going to happen to them. They fear defeat. They fear poverty. They fear loss of dominance. They fear loss of control. All those things that are playing out today. And then Allah will bring his victory in. And this victory could be in any form, could be in the form of empowerment of Islam, could be in the form of punishment against those they sought to appease, and so on. And so, because they have this disease of doubt, which leads to hypocrisy, which leads to cowardice, at the end of it, when Allah gives victory to the Muslims, and then when their betrayal becomes public, these alliances collapse. This is actually what happened at the time of the Prophet ﷺ. When after this, the Prophet ﷺ cut ties with Banu Nadir and Banu Qurayza. And at that time, the hypocrites' alliances were exposed. This is specifically for that Medinan phase, but this also is a general ayah for us Muslims. Not to be fear-driven. Have yaqeen, be yaqeen-driven and tawakkul-driven. Not fear-driven, not approval-seeking.